Hello. Today we're mowing meadow grass. What this looks like is a bunch of smooth brome. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Right now I'm running 1550 RPM, so 1,550. And then PTO is what spins these sickle blades. So it's about 10:30 in the morning. Started at 9:30-ish. Pretty much just go along and it'll cut it. Very simple. Kind of hard to do it. Cuts it flat like that. Double 9, so I'm doing 18 foot at a time. Pretty simple. Kind of going along, don't get plucked up. Just that first bar close to the grass as I can. Other than that, that's about it. It's kind of all there really is. We'll keep doing that until we get this done. It's about, what did I say, 50 acres. Should be done around lunchtime. I'm about here, 8th gear or so. So I just came to a corner, and now we gotta drop these bars down here, just like that. And normally, or sometimes I get plugged up, which is when grass shoves up, clumps up on the bar, and then it won't cut the grass that it's going through. I'll have to stop, back up, and dump the grass off the bar so it'll start cutting again. Right there, that is a plug up. It leaves a little strip. All I gotta do is kind of shake her off, drop it down, and go a little bit, slam that bar down. Boom. Fixed itself right there and left a little strip back there. But that is just part of what it does. So you keep going. So today is Tuesday. What? Be done around 12. So I bet by Thursday, June 12th, we will be raking and baling this. So after you mow, you gotta give it a few days to dry out, and it'll dry out about 2-3 days depending on how the weather is. It's nice, sunny, and windy. It takes only about a day and a half. You give it a little extra day just in case so the bales don't catch on fire because there's too much moisture. Because that can happen, and that can happen to where there's too much moisture in the hay, and then when you bale it, it gets all compact, and it's almost like a composter. How you'll get compost will get hot. So whenever that happens, bales will catch on fire. So that's what we don't want. So that's why we let it sit out and dry for a few days. So that way when you rake and bale it, it's dry and you don't have to worry about the hay catching on fire. But yeah, pretty simple stuff. It's not too hard, not too easy. The hardest part about mowing was what I think is the back swath. The back swath is when you'll go around the piece you're mowing, and you'll do it backwards the way I'm going now. So basically, is that you'll go along the fence and reach that back bar all the way out there, as close as you feel comfortable to. Leave a few feet so you can get the rake through there without hitting anything. And then you'll come around the other way, and you have to mow through the tire tracks. The tire tracks, they'll fold down the grass, and that makes it harder for the mower to pick it up and cut through it. That's probably the hardest part about when you first start, is doing the back swath, is what I think. But other than that, just go along, take your time, pay attention. It all sort itself out through the end. We are now at the end of the patch here. So all I got left is this little chunk, and then we're gonna have to mow the corners. And the corners are where I turn with the mower. It leaves a little strip. I'll show you in a second here. These little strip of grass, and we got to go back through and mow that. So all the grass that's here should get mowed the best that it can. And then up, spin around here, and then corners, that little chunk, and then that stuff over there all needs to get mowed. Little chunks through here, all that. Just go along through what I already mowed. Mow it off, kind of like that. And this is kind of hard part because the mower will get plugged up sometimes, and it won't mow through what you have left. Like right there. So I have to stop, raise up the bar, shake all that grass off, start going again here, and just drop it back down. Pretty simple, kind of. Pretty much go through and then all the rest of that there. Raise up the bars. Sometimes the back one takes a little longer than the front one, so I'll have to wait for that one to go up. And then pretty much just drop it down again. And get the little strips that I left the first time. Or we didn't get, the first time. Going through, mow those off, just like that. Raise it up. And then that's all that grass. And then a little bit over there gets all that leftover stuff. So that way when the rake comes through and rakes it up, that way there's no grass left and it looks all pretty. See, like that wouldn't look pretty. So we gotta drop the bars back down and mow through that stuff the best I can. Kind of like that. Raise it back up. Go to these little bits here. So that way it looks like that instead of having big clumps of grass. Just kind of drop them. Go along, mow that off here. It's mowing it. It looks like it doesn't. Yep, just kind of move along, mow all that stuff off. Oh, the back bar is plugged up. You gotta raise it up. Kind of shake it off a little bit. And drop it back down. Oh, now the front bar is plugged up. You gotta do a little boom. All that fell off. We'll skip that one because it's full of stuff. And drop that back down. And then mows it off. 11:30 now. So that took what, 9, 10, 3 hours, 2 hours to do. And we got this little chunk right here that might take longer since it's got dead hay left over from last year. So pretty much what that is the rake didn't get it picked up from last year. So what it makes it harder for the mower to mow the new grass from this year. So I'll have to gear down so I can go slower so I'll be able to get it all so it looks somewhat nice. Pretty much what it is. Go along and mow the best you can. Yes. You gotta move around it here. Little well, old well. And pretty much, it's bumpy. Pretty much just go around it, cut it the best, try and get what the mower missed the first time, and just keep going. What we want to do is make this straight as possible, so that way when the rake comes through, it's easier for it to pick it up during the wheels, and then we're not leaving a bunch of hay behind that could be baled up. That would be it's wasteful and it's a waste of time. So that's what we do, is try and make it straight as possible, so that way you can just go straight with the rake, pick it up. So when you turn with the rake, the wheels don't spin and it makes it harder for it to pick up the hay. So one day when I'm raking, I'll show you what I mean. And yep. Oh, this stuff sucks to cut. That's all the old hay in it. All the old hay in it gets old. If I get off just by a few inches or so, that front bar will pick it up and it'll just clog it up really easily. So I try to get right up next to it the best I can. Alright, it is now 12 o'clock and I have this whole piece done, and we started at 9, so it was about 4 hours to get it done. Not too long, not too short. Sounds about right for 50 acres or so. But now we're going to take this back. We got to go switch the bars and grease the heads real quick before I do that. So that'll switch the bars so it'll run right behind the tractor instead of having 18-foot swung out all the way over there trying to take it down the road. So hopefully everything goes simple. Well, picked up the grease gun, go grease the heads right there. Circ right there, it'll grease, which is what moves the sickle here. Picked it up and the whole thing came apart. What the hell? I don't even know if there's any left. A full tube. Well, that one don't even have a grease circ, but look. That one I got. See right there, a little grease came out. That means it's fully greased. And you got this cool little dealie right here. Flip that over, box it in there. Tighten that all the way down, but geez. Now I'm gonna flip this over to this side. Just pull that pin. Stay. Pull that pin. Pull it over. Just like that, and lock it in, switch the tires over. So it'll fit right behind the tractor. Boom. Now we got it all situated up. Go. Start off slow, about the same RPMs I was when I was mowing. And then see, it'll switch to sit right behind the mower. Oh shit. Sit right behind the tractor there. Kind of like that. And we'll just keep pushing this power shift down here. Woo! Still some water. Just keep pushing it down. slowly one at a time. And we're 15 speed power shift is what I run in this thing. But yeah, we're done. And we got the bar situated, mower right behind us. And then that is pretty much it. I'll take this back to the ranch. Alright, it's about 1:15. We aren't back to the ranch yet. Had to check the mail for Grandma. Figured stop by the mailbox here. Check to see the mail here. So I passed the mail lady on my way here. No mail. Not yet. Almost back. Oh, another 5 minutes or so. Then I might go spray. I don't know. It looks a little windy today. But I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Once we drop this off, I'm going to park it up by the shop. I'll lower the bars down there. And then I'll let it sit for a little bit. And then once I get probably done emptying that sprayer load, I'll come blow the radiator out, blow all the cotton out of it, and then get it ready for the next piece to be mowed. I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully not for too long. Get some spraying done here. We'll see. Now that I'm back here, I got the air compressor turned on a little bit ago. Ugh. The air hose nozzle, it's got a little nipple on the front. Just blow the air right out of that little hole. I blow all this out first, then I'll just like that. And then that's done. Except for the inside. I won't do the inside for a while. I'll do that stuff later. But now we gotta go walk up to the Can-Ams and go spray.